Good evening. It's 6:30 on May 5th, 2020. Time for the 68th Annual Meeting of Columbia Credit Union to come to order. I'm Kelly Love, Chair of Columbia's Board of Directors. Also with me this evening is Steve Kenny, our President and CEO. As we all continue to stay home and stay healthy, our annual meeting will be held under special rules adopted by the board for a physically distanced meeting. Attendance is limited to a few essential employees and myself. We'll make a recorded version of this meeting and it'll be available on the Columbia Credit Union website, columbiacu.org. The following requirements have been met for this meeting. Under Columbia Credit Union's bylaw, Article 4, Section 7, when elections are held by acclamation, because all open positions are uncontested, the quorum is the number of members eligible to vote who've registered to attend this meeting. Our quorum has been met. Starting with our December 2019 call for candidates on our website, we've posted ongoing notification to our membership of this annual membership meeting as required under Columbia Credit Union's bylaws, Articles 4, Section 3. As mentioned, this year's attendance is limited by special rules to comply with state mandates against gatherings to help flatten the COVID-19 pandemic curve. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce my fellow board of directors, Max Salt, Juliana Marler, Larry Paulson, Eric Sawyer, Al Schauer, Marcy White-Stump, Carol Van Natta, and Joe Vance. Also, our current supervisory committee, Chair Dick Thompson, Judy Chipman, Dave Dumas, Tony Jackson, and Paul Montague. Next, I recognize and thank our members standing for election this year. Board candidates, Tracy Malone, Dina Strong, and Carol Van Natta, as well as our candidate for Supervisory Committee, Paul Montague. The Board of Directors, with the authority given in RCW 3112-185, has adopted special rules of procedure for this meeting. These rules and our meeting agenda will be available on our website with the recording of this meeting. The documents that affect the meeting are, in descending order, the Washington State Credit Union Act, Chapter 3112 RCW, Columbia Credit Union's bylaws, the adopted special rules for the meeting, and Robert's Rules of Order, newly revised 11th edition. Per the resolution passed by the membership at the 2006 annual meeting, last year's minutes were approved by the board on June 4, 2019, and can be viewed on Columbia's website. After the board meets to approve this year's annual meeting minutes, you will find them online as well. Our 2019 annual report is available on our website. You can find our Supervisory Committee's report there. If you'd like a copy of our 2019 audited financial statement, please contact our CFO, Alan Siegel. The Supervisory Committee reports that Columbia's financial condition remains strong and that internal controls, policies, and the operations of this credit union comply with governmental regulations. Now, in my chair's report, let's take a look at some of the 2019 highlights also found in our annual reports. 2019 was a big year for Columbia Credit Union. Let's review some of our accomplishments. In 2019, Columbia Credit Union reached $1.7 billion in assets. Our membership continued to grow as well. During the year, we hit the 100,000 member milestone and kept growing, ending the year with membership of 102,086 members. Columbia Credit Union continues to serve nearly a third of Clark County households. And as the area's economy continued its brisk growth in 2019, more members turned to us for their financial needs, making 2019 a strong financial year. Members continue to place their trust in Columbia Credit Union, driving loan growth by 8.68% over 2018. Loan quality was excellent as well. Our charge-offs for the year were only 37 basis points. Overall, Columbia Credit Union saw very strong performance during the year, producing return on assets of 1.20%. Next, we'll review highlights of our 2019 annual report's statement of financial condition. Total assets were $1.701 billion at year end. That's an increase of $189 million from 2018. Our liabilities were $1.512 billion, up more than $167 million from year end 2018. Deposits were up more than $192 million from the prior year, with total shares of more than $1.498 billion. and equity reached $189 million. Our statement of income for 2019 shows a total net operating income of $68.7 million, less operating expense of $49.4 million, and in a year with total net income of nearly $19.3 million. I already mentioned that assets grew $189 million last year, and we've seen steady growth in assets over the past 5 years to more than $1.701 billion at year-end 2019. In 2019, deposits also continued a 5-year trend of steady growth, increasing by $192 million to $1.498 billion. Columbia Credit Union concluded another successful year of serving members with affordable consumer, home, and business loans. During 2019, we saw net loan growth of $111 million, continuing our trend of steady loan growth for the past 5 years. Now, I'll turn the presentation over to Columbia Credit Union's President and CEO, Steve Kenny, for his President's Report highlighting this past year's achievements and providing us a glimpse of what's ahead for Columbia Credit Union in 2020.
Thank you, Kelly. We had many successes in 2019, as Kelly just reported. We saw another strong year for loans, continuing a trend we've seen since 2010. Our assets grew 12.4% during the year, and Columbia Credit Union remains the largest locally based financial institution in Clark County. In 2019, we saw growth in each of our lending categories. We ended the year with $798 million in consumer loans, more than $347 million in home loans, and over $237 million in business loans. As Kelly noted, overall loans grew $111 million, or 8.68%, making 2019 one of our best years. We managed to stay pretty busy in 2019. We officially opened our new Portland Commercial Center, replaced the ATMs at our Battleground, Fred Meyer, Cascade Park, Grand Central, Riverstone, Salmon Creek, and Washougal branches. We introduced a new Visa credit card program with enhanced rewards or cashback options. Plus, we added Visa credit cards for our business members, making life better for many employers. We rolled out a redesigned mobile-friendly website and mobile wallet solutions. These days, with so many people staying home or working remotely, 2019's work means you have access to Columbia Credit Union how and when you want. We introduced a new high-yield income checking account while revamping our consumer checking account lineup. It was a strong year for member-facing benefits. 2019 was another year of awards and recognition for Columbia Credit Union. For the second year in a row, we were named among the best credit unions in the state by Forbes magazine. DepositAccounts.com included us in their top 200 healthiest credit unions in America for the 7th year in a row. We received Bauer Financial's 5-star rating for the 6th year and another recommended rating from Weiss Ratings. We're proud to again receive an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. These are all indicators of our safety, soundness, and our member-first focus. For the 3rd year in a row, the Portland Business Journal honored Columbia Credit Union with their Corporate Philanthropy Award for large businesses. This is an important award for us because it recognizes the support Columbia Credit Union and our employees provide to our communities throughout the year. We continue to place importance on being a top employer and on sustainable practices to help protect the environment. Based on our employees' responses for our 2019 Employee Opinion Survey through Peter Barron Stark Companies, we received our award for workplace excellence once again. And for sustainability practices, we received Clark County's Green Business Designation, and our Buckman branch was recognized by the City of Portland with a Silver Sustainability at Work certificate. We've been recognized as the best credit in Clark County by the Columbian Readers for the last 11 years in a row. We were named Best Credit Union by the Vancouver Business Journal Readers for the 7th year, and we were voted Best for Investment Services as well. Readers of the Reflector voted us Best Credit Union for the 2nd time, and they voted our financial advisor, Robert Stewart, one of the top financial planners, and Columbia Credit Union was named Business of the Year by the Battleground Chamber of Commerce. Clark County enjoyed significant economic expansion and overall positive employment growth throughout 2019. But we know that solutions for underemployment, physical and mental health, civic and the arts, education, and other basic needs are best met by other community partners, organizations we're proud to support. Together, we lift up our community, give generously of our time and talent and treasury to 70 local organizations. We donated more than $383,000 that helped generate $7.7 million in additional donations. And our managers gave more than 1,300 hours of their time helping make life better in 2019. Our mission at Columbia Credit Union is bringing people together to make life better for themselves and their communities. In 2019, we were honored to see firsthand the heartfelt effects of several planned acts of kindness that range from lighting the skies of the 4th of July over Fort Vancouver, the Clark County Fairgrounds, and the Washougal waterfront, to donating toys and supporting local veteran organizations. Through these and so many more efforts, we brought people together to make life better. 2019 was a successful year of growth, giving back and planning for the future. In 2020, we'll continue the same track toward growth and new achievements, while protecting our employees and members and adapting to new service delivery options as a result of COVID-19 physical distancing requirements. It's business as unusual. However, we're dedicated to doing the right thing for the community that has supported our growth since 1952. 2020 is starting off with historically low home loan rates, which means we're seeing tremendous demand for home loans this year. We want to make home ownership an option for even more of our members as we look to expand our options with FHA and VA loans later this year. Columbia Credit Union is already one of the few local SBA preferred lenders. We've done an incredible job providing hundreds of local businesses the ability to save thousands of local jobs through the unprecedented SBA Paycheck Protection Program. The work on behalf of our small businesses to drive our local economy will continue. We anticipate offering SBA Express loans, streamlining and speeding up the borrowing process for our businesses and members. Because we live in a diverse community, we're adding interpreter services for non-English speaking members who want to conduct business with us over the telephone. Because our service quality is top priority for us, we're planning to update the way we collect feedback from our members using surveys that will give us more actionable results. And because our members live active lives, we want to offer a more robust person-to-person payment system that allows real-time payments to others. A big project that's already under construction is our new Richfield branch at Richfield Discovery Ridge Shopping Center. This new branch will offer drive-up lanes, including a drive-up ATM and night deposit box. Inside, you'll see more space for private conversations and transactions, and popular safe deposit boxes. For those using our new Discovery Ridge branch, they'll enjoy a larger parking lot and more convenient location. Provided construction is not delayed due to the pandemic's impact, we'll relocate our employees to our current Richfield branch. We anticipate opening later this summer. We'll continue our omni-channel approach to allow our members to interact with us how and when they want. And we'll continue to focus on providing relevant consumer mortgages, businesses, and investment and insurance services. We'll continue to strive to be a resource for the communities we serve. We'll establish and maintain partnership with organizations that align with our values. We'll do our part to protect the environment where we live with sustainable practices. And we'll help make life better through educational workshops on a variety of timely topics. Thanks to all of you for placing your trust in Columbia Credit Union. And now I'll turn the meeting back over to you, Kelly.
Thanks for the update, Steve, and all the work this past year. Our final business is the election of 3 board directors and 1 supervisory committee member. The term of these positions shall be until the third annual meeting after tonight's meeting and until their successor is duly qualified and elected or appointed. We called for applicants in December of 2019 and recruited for interested eligible members. The board nominating committee deemed qualified and nominated 3 applicants for the board director positions and 1 applicant for the supervisory committee position. No members applied for nomination by petition. So in accordance with the Columbia Credit Union bylaws, uncontested elections are held by acclamation. And on behalf of the membership at this time, I acclaim Tracy Malone, Dina Strong, and Carol Van Natta elected to the board of directors. I acclaim Paul Montague, elected to the Supervisory Committee. Congratulations to all. The Board of Directors thanks every member for your confidence and continued loyalty toward our financial cooperative, Columbia Credit Union. I'd also at this time like to recognize and thank 2 of our board directors, Larry Paulson and Al Schauer, for their years of service and leadership on our board. Larry has served as a director since 2012 when he was appointed to serve the remaining term for Lisa Schauer. He was elected in 2014 and re-elected in 2017 for a 3rd and final term. We thank Larry for all his contributions to our membership and for his continued community advocacy. Al Schauer has also served as a director since 2012 when he was appointed to fill the unexpired term of Mike England. Al was subsequently elected at our 2014 annual meeting and re-elected for his 3rd and final term in 2017. We thank Al for his contributions to our membership and his continued contributions to our community. We have plaques to recognize both Larry and Al, which will be sent to them. We wish both Larry and Al all the best in the future and thank them for their service. This concludes the business of our 68th annual meeting. This meeting will now adjourn, and the time is 6:49.